Hey everyone, I'm insuffy, and today we are going to be opening up OP14. Well, just OP14 because it's Japanese. So there's no EBO4 split on Japanese because they're trying to catch us up. So that's going to be a little interesting to see just OP14 in the Japanese. So I got two booster boxes of this. I have a double pack box, and I also have a couple blisters back here of English. We got two English blisters of OP14-EBO4 and two of the OP13 carrying on as well. So yeah, we got some really nice stuff, and I said that I would showcase some of my collection, so I'm going to show you guys some of the loose collection cards I got real quick as well. And we also have some news to talk about with the One Piece TCG. So it's kind of been a little crazy lately. A lot going on, a lot of exciting stuff. It's good news as far as I know. There's actually a little bit of bad news, but there's some good news, and so it should be fun. If you want to skip ahead to watching me showcase what I've collected so far, like some of my loose collection, I will put a timestamp and you can just skip ahead. You don't got to watch that and get straight to the opening if that's all you want to care about. I will save the news and stuff for the opening, so you can skip ahead to that if you want. So real quick, let's go through my collection. I got a decent amount of stuff here. Now I do have 21 cards currently with PSA right now. So I can't show you everything because I did a huge submission grading with them. It's like mostly SPs, so I'm really excited about that. So while I'm waiting for that, I can still show you what I've managed to collect so far. So here's the slabs I have so far. You know, I do have the Gem Mint 10 Ace SP, beautiful, beautiful card. And some of you might have seen this if you've been around for a little bit, but I think some of the newer people probably not. Tashigi Gem Mint 10 SP, so very, very nice SP there as well. Charlotte Pudding SP. So this is a nice little SP as well. I like that one. I like how she has like the pretzel in the background and the donuts. Kind of funny. Nami, Gem Mint 10. So that's a beautiful one. I mean, this card's gone up to like almost 2K in some scenarios, so that's crazy. Uda, Gem Mint 10. I left this up here. I decided I'm not going to like block the numbers. It just, I don't know. I just decided to like whatever. Gem Mint 10. I like this Uda one too because you can kind of see like the music in the background. I like the little details like that. And then I have a Gem Mint 10 Ace Gold Dawn here. It goes perfectly with my Ace. I actually, when I have them displayed on my bookshelf, I have both of them next to each other. So it's just, I don't know, it looks really, really cool side by side, I feel like. Then I got some, for those that have seen like the starter deck ST29, I have the Robin too, but I actually just opened the package for her. She's downstairs. I was trying to collect all the ST29 alternate arts, which is kind of hard to do, at least all the main characters. So these are all actually like little hollows. I got two Sanjis there. I like this Luffy, you know, the Grandpa Luffy in Egghead Island. Really, really funny. Roronor Zero, of course, there. We got Choppa. I love Chopper. I can't wait to see Chopper in live action. He just sounds and looks so cool. And then Stussy, alternate art there. We got the Brook, you know, nice. I love the Brook one actually because I love the background with Brook in this. I just think it's phenomenal. And then of course Nami here. So a little dusting there. Nami, really, really nice Nami from ST29. I pulled a couple of those myself, and but most of them I just went out and bought. And I just think it's a really cool collection of the ST29. It has like all the characters, you know, the whole crew. And then there's Robin. I have the Robin one. That was the one that's downstairs. So and that's a lot of fun too. So and yeah. So and then now I have a bunch of different things that I'm going to be sending off to PSA down the road. I have the alternate art leader Goldie Roger, the Monkey D Luffy alternate art leader. These are both from OP13. I have the Nami from OP11. So this is my OP11 collection. You're gonna see I have the alternate art, both the event cards, and every SP from OP11. I'm gonna smith them together, and I'm hoping that they all get Gem Mint 10s in sequence, and then I will have a complete OP11 set of all the cards that I care about and all the SPs. Which the only cards I really care about aside from the SPs are these three cards you're going to see. So Nami's really, really cool. And a lot of these I pulled on the channel. So if you want to go back to old videos and see like reactions of a lot of these being pulled, you can. A couple of these I bought, several of these SPs I bought, and I think I pulled one of these event cards. I can't remember which one. And then I purchased the other to complete the collection. This is such a cool card too. I mean, these cards I think are just honestly fire. These are going to be all SPs. Shirahoshi SP. Silver's Rayleigh SP. This is all from OP11. And you know, some people like said that they don't really like the SPs. I've heard some YouTubers say that from OP11. I like them. I mean, I think like if you look at the corners, you can see that they have the Jolly Roger from their you know, the crew they're on and everything. And I just think it's neat. And sometimes there's a little extra detail, but it's just like this fancy version. Kind of reminds me of like a playing card. You know, they kind of look like playing cards to me, like fancy like playing cards. I don't know. Got Stussy here, right? Like, so there's her like Jolly Roger and all the corners. You know, Stussy's really cool. I think it's the only SP that I can really think of that even is of Stussy. Shanks here, which I think is really cool. It's got swords in the background. You got the ropes all around there. It's a lot of really cool little details. You know, you got his Jolly Roger of his skulls in every single corner. Sanji SP. You know, again, his personal like little like kind of fun little Jolly Roger of him. You know, even though he's on you know Luffy's crew, but you know he's kind of his own little thing with the fork and the knife and stuff. I think it's pretty funny. You got the Luffy Taro. You know, I pulled that one. I think the Luffy Taro that I pulled kind of started this me wanting to collect all the OP11 SPs. He kind of started it, so you know he began that journey. The Luffy Taro is really cool. And then I have some other thing miscellaneous here that I'm collecting. Ace SP, which is really nice. This is the EBO2 SP. I just thought this was really cool and would probably go really well with my other SP of Ace. Ace is one of my favorite characters, by the way. Then I did purchase some of these One Piece Day from 2024. They're kind of like an SP, right? You know, I think they're really cool. They're around $50 a piece. And you know, if you want to snap some of these, I recommend it, because when they're gone, they're gone. They're not remaking these. This is from 2024 One Piece Day. They're of course in Japanese only. They did not make an English version, and they will not. This is, you know, clearly see up here 2024. So it didn't happen. It's not, so therefore it's not going to happen. You can only get this in Japanese, but it's a really cool card. I think definitely a nice little collector. I got a couple of those I'm going to send out. I did collect randomly some Dons. I like the gold Dons. I think people don't appreciate the gold Dons enough. I have a lot of them. I sent off probably like 3 or 4 gold Dons to get graded, and these are the ones that I still have at home that I'm going to send to get graded eventually as well. They're the cheaper ones, but I got this is the Newgate S Dawn. I wanted to say SP. I said SP so much. You got Smoker, you know, gold Dawn here. I just think they're really cool. They're really neat. You know, this is gosh, I can't think of his name right now. You know, he's in the Coliseum and everything, but I can't think of his name right now. It's what's her name's dad, but really cool card there as well. You got Goldie Roger himself. That comes from OP13. I just thought it would be cool to maybe eventually have a gem mint 10 of him, and I felt like there's a tiny bit off on the back, but they don't tend to care too much about the back, so I don't know. It's hard to say. And Jean Bay gold on here I think is really cool. I don't think there is any really like Jean Bay SPs, is there? I really want a really cool Jean Bay SP to go next to his Dawn, and I think that would be really cool as well. So that's some stuff I've collected. Again, I have 21 cards with PSA right now. That's going to be an opening video that I do later on, so you'll have that to look forward to. I did purchase the One Piece Stay sealed to show everybody what that looks like if you buy this sealed. So, you know, in Japan, everything opens up, you know, from, instead of opening up this way, what would this be? Would this be opening? Yeah, so opening from the right, it opens from the left. So that's why it is kind of weird. So that's actually the front, but it's really cool. This is a nice little cool thing. This is still sealed. And then on the back here, you kind of just have some information about One Piece Day. I can't read it, of course, but, you know, it's there. And then the really cool One Piece Day Dawn, which is really neat. I think it's awesome. It has like all the characters in the Dawn. Look at this. I mean, you can kind of see like Gear 5 Luffy there. You can see Luffy up again here. I think it's mostly just Luffy stuff, but you got people with fists. You got like some swords and stuff over there, but kind of neat, you know. And then it includes a card here. I'm really debating if I should just pull them out and grade them or leave it, because I kind of like having a copy of this just like sealed in there. So and then just real super fast, I'll fly through these. This is Union Arena cards that I've collected. So, you know, just some cool cards that I think are pretty neat. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on them, but a lot of these like winter cards and these anniversary cards that I feel like, you know, just have some really cool rarity with them. I just think they're a little neat here. So, you know, and they're cheap, you know, they have really great art value. I love all the shows that all these are in, because I watch so much anime. And it's just cool. I don't know, it's cool to collect, you know, like Sword Art Online back here was awesome, you know. Got a couple Gem Mint tints here. These were like 15 bucks each. Like, they were really cheap. So I was like, why not? You know, they're kind of cool. They're they have some like cool factors to them for me, so why not? So that's what we're looking at for my loose collection of cards. Next video, I will show you what I've collected for my sealed collection, because I don't want to make this portion like too crazy long. So, all right, now if you're just tuning in, I just went over my loose collection of stuff that I have, and now we're going to get into the actual opening of the day. So thank you so much for allowing me to do that. I just kind of wanted to show some people, and I didn't want to make like a whole nother video, you know, just to do that. You know, I was like, even though I know I could have, I was like, I'll just add it to the beginning. So why not? Why not? Ooh, we have a chance on this one. I'll take a chance on an OP13. All right, couple OP13 blisters here to knock out. So how's everybody doing? How's your day going? How's your week been? Hope everybody's all right. If you notice, my hopefully my face camera, not the card camera, but my face camera looks a little bit better. I upgraded it to a better camera, so I'm excited about that. What? There's a hit? No. Dude, I pulled so many of these blisters. Hits are so rare. What is it? What? What? No way, dude. First pack magic with OP13 Sabo SP. What? I was so in thought of trying to think about what to say for the video, to be honest with you. I was not expecting to pull anything. If you've been watching my videos, you know I do not pull fire out of these freaking blister packs. They destroy me each and every single time. And here I am with an SP Sabo. Oh my gosh, I wanted to buy this card because I actually, you know, I'll be honest, his face just a tiny bit creeps me out. Just the background face, tiny bit, but I still like it. I still think it's a really good card. Because his face just kind of looks like, hey, what are you doing? Yeah, no, it's a good card. This is awesome. Wow. I can't believe I just pulled that. That is ridiculous. I'm in shock. Like, what? I pulled an SP from OP13. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. From a blister pack of you all seen me. You've seen me struggle with these blister packs. Struggle. And here we are with Sabo SP. That is absolutely crazy. I can't believe I finally pulled some heat out of the blister packs. Finally. Oh my gosh, how long have we been going through those things? I can't even tell you how many. I probably opened 70 or 80 of these things. And I got maybe like a couple SECs and like an alternate art. Nothing really crazy. Finally, something worthwhile. Okay, well, let it show you that you can pull SPs out of the blister packs. It's just very hard. It happens. Wow. Now, I would have preferred, if I can be greedy, you know, the Luffy SSP, you know, the super SPs kind of, but I'll take it. I'll take any SP. Oh man, I can't believe I pulled the Sabo SP. That is crazy. All right. I can't believe that happened. Wow. Okay. That's a great start to a video. I mean, we haven't even gotten into the booster boxes. Wow. I am floored by that. Absolutely floored by that. I was like, if there's a second hit, back to black blisters, I might cry. I might cry. All right, let's get on to it. Okay, cool. So on to the next two blisters. I can't believe I pulled a freaking SP out of a blister pack. Have I? I don't know that I've ever done that. Like, I don't know. I guess check that off my bucket list. I mean, Still waiting for my first manga, though. Still waiting on the first manga. I've yet to pull a single manga. But one day before I'm old and gray, we're going to pull a freaking manga on this channel. Oh my gosh. One day. All right. I grabbed a couple there on accident. Gorgon Sisters, Baby 5. Oh, man. Come on. Be something good. Okay, just a couple rares. It's okay. I already had some real banger out of the gate, so I'm not mad. I'm very happy. That's gonna be another card that I gotta add to the send out collection there. Oh man, Sabo SP. That is awesome. I do like the card, but yeah, it just has that, like, the background face I think could have just been drawn like a little lighter, you know, not to have that kind of like mean face there, you know, so to speak, but it's all right. But anyway, so what I was trying to say before Sabo SP interrupted us, like, shame on an SP, how dare it interrupt us. I was trying to say that I got a new face camera for the viewing my face. I don't know what I was trying to say there. What was I trying to say? Yeah, I got a new face camera. So yeah, so I'm really excited about that, having that face camera upgraded. My old one was probably like, I bought it in 2017, I think. So it was pretty outdated. It was pretty outdated. It definitely needed a huge, massive upgrade. This is a double pack here. It's kind of like giving me a hard time. I needed that upgrade. You know, and the camera I got, I mean, it's not like I'm not affiliated or anything. It's the OBS Lite face camera. I don't know, like party camera, whatever. I don't know, whatever they called it. And it wasn't too bad, you know, for $100. It was a huge upgrade. It has 4K. It's pretty nice. I shopped around a lot. I had like probably like 8 different cameras in my Amazon shopping cart, and I couldn't think about which one I wanted. And then I saw this one pop up, and I was like, ooh. So there we go. We got the there's only 2 different types of dawns that come up in here. So this is going to be the nice dawn here with the sand cloud tornado. I do like this textured. You kind of see camera focus. You feel like a little bit of texture there. So it's got some nice texture, surprisingly, on the dawns. I feel like they've upgraded for like the double packs a lot. They've done a lot better job with these than I think previous sets. Oh yeah, I was like, I think I saw a little red, but I know that doesn't really matter. Well, does it matter? Yeah, because we're still in English. I was like, wait a minute, does it matter in Japanese? We're not on Japanese yet, dude. Chill out. So yeah, I finally got that face camera updated, so that was nice. It was a big upgrade, and it was much needed. I probably should have done it a lot sooner. I noticed that when I went back and I watched my own videos, because I like to look at my videos sometimes and say like, hey, what can I have done differently, and how can I upgrade the experience, you know, and things like that. And I never really, you know, thought too much about the face camera, because I'm like, whatever. But I did notice that, you know, when I watched it on a bigger screen, you could see the blurriness even more of the old camera, and I was like, it really does need an upgrade. It really does. I can't keep putting this off. So, you know, I was like, screw it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get the new camera. So that was it. But let's talk about some One Piece news as so this was all this. The Devil Pack and the rest of the blisters were all Garbo, which is typically how most of them go. So I'm happy that I got that. What a nice surprise. Okay, let me sleeve this Dawn up real quick. So OP14. So if you're unfamiliar, basically when it comes to Japanese, this isn't EBO4, because English got EBO4 added into OP14, half of it, to catch us up to Japan, because this has been out for a little bit for Japan. So they're doing it to catch us up with they're trying to get the whole world to release the TCG that's at the same time for One Piece, which is a good idea. We should, you know, that way the players can all, you know, be on the same level at the same time. So I think that's really cool. I haven't opened one of these in a while. Strange how it's just like one little piece of tape. Like they don't put, you know, the full wrap around there or anything. It's just one piece of tape. And then you got the whole booster box here. Is it? Oh, it's 24 packs in here. I don't know why I thought it was less, because it just seems like such a small box. But I know that the packs themselves don't have as much cards. I think it's like 6 cards a pack. The packs are like, they're like mini pack, but you still get guaranteed hits since it's a box. And the nice thing about it is the cards are exactly the same. I mean, there's nothing different about these cards other than the language. So if you appreciate the art like I do, you're not losing out on the experience at all. You know, it's going to be the same experience either way. So I do like that. I like that, you know, it is a similar experience all the same. I think I might just go through these quicker because ooh, what's that? Oh, I got an alternate already. Okay. All right, so we've already got an alternate art. This is Mr. One. I'm glad that part of his name's in English. And Mr. One, because I honestly don't remember him at all. Mr. Wood, the Blade Man, like, looks like. Okay, cool. Let's sleeve him up. Sleeve up all the alternate arts. We're hunting the SPs like usual, right? Nothing really different about that. I'll go quicker through these packs just because there's only like 6 cards in here, so I don't think I'm not going to go through them all individually. We'll just kind of slam through these. We got but you can kind of see the differences is they feel a little different though. Cards do feel a little, maybe it's in my head. I was just curious if they like they do feel a tiny bit different to me. I don't know, it's hard to like really calculate what that difference is in my mind, but they do feel just a tiny bit different. Yeah, they give you so many more packs in the Jab. You get 24 packs squeezed into like this little box. It's like, it's so crazy. All right, what do we got here? We got a Dawn and we got a rare, so nothing crazy there yet. I guess I'll just separate out my stuff here. So we're having the 2 SPs here as usual. Give me a hard time. And the big ones being, you know, the Zoro and the Boa Hancock. Those are the monster SP that are going to be in this set. So we got a rare. That's really weird, right? You don't get 2 rares. You get 1 rare, or you get like 1 at the end instead of 2, because the packs are basically like half the size. So it's interesting. So it's really like equivalent to 12 packs in English, and that's why they are cheaper, because of the far less. Ooh, that's actually one of the best SRs you can get. I wonder if the Japanese players still go for these as well, because the English version of this Boa Hancock goes for, I think, for like $10 right now. I wonder if it's the same on, well, not the same, but maybe it's like $5 Japanese. I don't know. I'll have to research this when I'm done with this video and see kind of where we're at. All right, leader pack. I guess that's how a leader pack looks. So it's so weird, right? It's like not a lot of cards. Okay. So let's talk about some One Piece news. I think I was trying to say that earlier and I didn't get to it. There was theft again. I feel like we were just talking about theft last week, right? With the promo card, the basketball promo Luffy card. And here we are talking about theft again. Someone stole off a truck a bunch of the new OP13 that's going to be releasing in English. And so a lot of the prices ended up kind of getting like all jacked up. That is how they're saying that a lot of the like Whatnot streamers and stuff like that probably got a lot of this stuff really super early, because if anybody that's been on Whatnot can see the Whatnot streamers for like 3-4 weeks before release have already had EBO, the heroin set, right? And apparently there was a huge theft and a lot of product was lost. So that's interesting, you know, that happened, and that kind of makes a little sense why we've seen some of the cards go out so much sooner. So I wonder if they're able to like track down and figure out, like, you know, who did it. But yeah, I don't know. So more theft, which, you know, is never, it's gonna happen, right? I don't think it's completely unavoidable, but it's still not good for the TCG, especially in this time, you know, when things are so crazy. You know, you don't want more theft, right? You want less theft. So I don't know, it's just weird times of that. So I think that caused prices to kind of get a little squirrely, because it's causing less distribution into a lot of stores. A lot of stores aren't going to be getting as much product. However, the good side of all the news is that Bandai did put out a statement on, I think it was like their X or something like that, that they are going to be increasing some distribution. They have partnered with two distributors, gosh, can't speak sometimes, in the US who are going to be putting out more cards. And right now, all they've announced is that they are going to be increasing production for OP13 and that over there, and OP14. I mean, I'm sorry, OP13 and the EB03 heroine set is going to get a second wave, guaranteed. Which usually the EB sets only get one wave, so that's why that's different. So usually only getting one wave, now it's going to get two waves. And then in addition to that, we are going to be getting more OP13 just to start right now. So that's pretty good information. That's good news, at least something's happening. I wish they would be a little bit clear about what other sets they plan on doing, because if you're going to keep putting two new distributors in there, I mean, I hope they're doing a little bit more than just OP13. I think they should go back to at least OP10, but, you know, personally, at the minimum. But, you know, because 10's not like a crazy set, so the price that it has on there shouldn't be there. 11 was a good set, but it's still too high for what for it. You know, almost $400 something a box. Too high for OP11 in my opinion. OP12's still pretty high as well. So I think they should do, like, personally, I think they should do at least OP10 forward and kind of get some balancing in that. So hopefully they do, but they are doing something. But we're not going to see those changes for a while. It's going to take some time for them to really showcase that change in the TCG, because they just partnered with them, right? So they've got to get them set up and make sure they know what to print versus, you know, and make quality control, make sure everything's pretty, you know, organized and correct. We're still missing a second hit, right? I'm not crazy. Must be in one of these last ones here. And so that's good news. At least they're doing something and they're not doing nothing. But they're also not being super clear, which is kind of frustrating. You know, they still are not being super clear on what is going on. So, you know, I mean, granted, they did say they got two new distributors coming and they're going to be doing more OP13. EB03 is going to get a second wave. But, I mean, they got to say more than that, I would think. I mean, that's not really like that much information. So, I don't know. Hopefully it gets a little bit better. Did I miss something? I don't know. Maybe it's the... I get confused with Japanese sometimes. I don't know that I did. Did I miss a hit? I gotta go through and see. None of these were alternate arts, right? Do you only get one? Maybe you only get one guaranteed hit? I don't know. I didn't miss anything. I don't think so. I'm not the most familiar with Japanese, but okay. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Gosh, and these are like $75 a pop, and if you only get like one hit, that's kind of a little rough. I mean, if there's a second hit, I don't know. In here, is one of these an alternate? Did I mess that up? I did good. I did mess up this SR not being in my SR pile. Yeah, I don't know. I think it just the Dawn. Do they count? Oh, Dawn doesn't count as a hit though. So, I don't know. That's strange. That's strange to me. Whoops, over the shoulder. All right, look at that. I mean, it just looks like a lot of packs, but you don't really get like a lot. You know, like that's why they're so skinny. But yeah, so that was some of the news that was coming out and that we were getting. So that's interesting. And then rare there. I hit the side of that card a little bit there. I got to be more careful. I'm not used to these packs. Okay. Whew, at least I didn't nip something. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be as pricey as English, but at least I didn't hit something. That was like a really nice hit. You can still get some, I mean, you can still get a manga out of this, and that would be, oh my gosh, could you imagine if I nipped a manga? Oh my. Even in I would take a Japanese manga. I wouldn't care that it was in Japanese, because the art is just so crazy. And I'm kicking myself in the butt because there were some mangas that were only like a couple $100, $200-300 like a while ago. Now no in Japanese, and I was like, oh, that might be cool, but like I'll wait on that right now. And I'm like, oh man, I should have picked up a couple of these. I hope the prices in Japanese come down because I would love to. I'd love to be able to get some mangas. I think mangas for me, I'm outpriced on English. It's just too much. It's too much. I can't be spending money like that. That doesn't really work for me. But I think that I would do. I got all this here. It's like flying. I feel like I got so much more trash because there's so much more empty plastic with the Japanese. I'm cutting off this huge giant piece now instead of like a little sliver. What do we got here? Okay. So there's never a second behind there. Okay. Crazy. But yeah, I don't know. So we got to see what's going to end up happening in the TCG. It's going to take probably like at least 4 to 6 months, I would anticipate, before we see any type of movement of that. There's a little bit of movement, a tiny market correction going on right now because of the news. And we're seeing some OP13 come down. We're seeing some mangas come down a little bit. And that's good. That is good. But, you know, we're just seeing some initial reactions to the news. Nothing's actually been, like, put out an increase. The other bad news about the fact that, you know, we don't know when this... We know that there's going to be a second wave of EBO3. So that is some good news. But since there is already such a limited quantity going to the stores, my fear is that next week, you know, when the heroine set comes out, there's not going to be really... Ooh, I really like this SR for such a good SR. I'm not... That is a really cool SR. I feel like there's not going to be a ton of product in the stores, which is kind of frustrating because I feel like a lot of people, like, if you don't get at your LGS like super early, then you're probably not getting product, because some of the stores may only be getting like half or 3/4 of what they normally would have gotten anyways, because they lost product, and we don't really know the total impact of all the stores and everything. So I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a rough one. This is going to be a rough release because there's not going to be a ton of the heroine set out there. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. So just prepare for that mentally, because it just may be something that you just don't get. I personally won't be buying at $500 a box, which they're currently showing. It's not worth it to me at $500 a box. I could swallow maybe like $250 a box, maybe even $300 just to have as a collector's item. But anything above that, I'm not even interested. It's just too expensive. I thought you still got 2 hits in these, but maybe it's just 1 hit. You're opening 24 packs for 1 hit. Wow, rough. That's rough. Oh, what is that? Oh! Mihawk SP. Oh my gosh, I wanted this SP so bad. I don't know what to do with it. My whole collection's English. Do I keep it or do I sell it? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I pulled an SP. That is fire. Oh my gosh, look at this. 2 SPs. I'm telling you guys, listen, I mean, each one of these booster boxes were only 75. So I mean, they're not like they're not nearly as crazy as a lot of these English sets, right? Like, wow, look at this SP. It's so detailed. It's so cool. I like Mihawk. He's also one of my favorite characters. This is a good this is highly textured. See if I can kind of show you guys, like, every single one of those little beads and everything. It's all texture. You can kind of see how like his pants and everything, like, it's all texture there. This is and I'm not bothered it's in Japanese. I mean, it's the exact same artwork. It's exactly the same. So I don't know, I might have to be collecting some Japanese. This is really, really cool. Wow, that is, can't believe I pulled my second Japanese booster box opening in like who knows how long, and I already am pulling S. This video is nice. Pulling now. I don't know that you get another hit. Is that it? I didn't mean to make that rhyme. I'm just saying. Is that it? Did I get another hit? You know, come on, someone make a song out of that. Let's fly through the rest of these. This is wow. I'm very impressed with myself. I am the best pack opener ever. What is this? Okay, so an SEC. So I did get 2 hits out of this. Where the hell was my other hit? Another box. Am I crazy? Did I totally miss it? Okay, here's and then the SEC. So nice. So we've seen that before in the English. So we did get the 2 hits there, and I don't think you get 3 hits in these. I'm assuming the rest are dead packs. There's another one of the SR Boa Hancocks, which are really, really nice. I like that SR for. Oh man, I can't believe I pulled that SP. That is crazy. 2 SPs today. Wow. This is a great video. This is a great video. I don't know that I've ever pulled 2 SPs in a single video. Thinking, processing. I don't think I ever have. I think that's a new record for me. 2 SPs in one video. I don't think I've ever done that. Wow. Whew. Man, what a day. I am just so happy. There's a Dawn, so Dawns definitely don't. I mean, I don't know if they're trying to add Dawns as hit, but that doesn't count. Okay. I must totally missed that other hit. I honestly don't. I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay. Too busy talking sometimes. But I appreciate you guys all sticking around. In addition, you know, if you don't mind, please subscribe. That helps out the channel. We are almost at 700 subscribers. We are rocking and rolling. The goal is to 1,000. We're trying to get to that 1,000. So, you know, really appreciate any support anybody's willing to give me on any of that. It's much, much appreciated. Rare there. Yeah, so rest of it was dead. All right, cool. So out of the 2 Japanese booster boxes, I did get the SEC Mihawk, and then this amazing SP of Mihawk, which is absolutely crazy. This card is fire. Wow. And then the Mr. One alternate art there. And then before that, pulled the Sabo SP. I don't know why I just wanted to say SEC, but it is sort of an SEC. It's got it down here. It's the SEC SP of the SEC. Let's try to say that. It's clean too. Man, that's a great copy. Whew, what a video. 2 SPs in one video. That doesn't happen very often. They are hard to pull. So that is absolutely crazy. Wow. Anyhow, tiny bit longer video since I went through some of my collection. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you had some fun as well. And listen, I appreciate every single and each one of you, and I appreciate all the support. So thank you so much. It means a lot. Channel is growing and growing and growing, and we are just pushing forward in such a huge positive direction. And it's all thanks to you guys watching, liking, commenting, and supporting the channel. So thank you so much as we continue to build this awesome card opening community. All right, everybody, that is all I have today. Be well. Next week is EB03 heroine set. Crazy. So we're gonna see if we can get a booster box of it. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna camp out early at my LGS, and I'm gonna see if I can get one. If I can, then I will open it. I will open it, you know, and then we will showcase that on next video. So wish me luck. I hope I can get something, because I'm not spending $500 a box and then opening it. That's crazy. So I need to get one at a good price. So I will try. Just no promises, but I will try. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great week. you like the content and you haven't seen some of my older videos, don't forget some videos, the selections are going to pop up a little bit later. It usually does it during the giveaway portion, and you can click and you can see what other content I have going on out there, and look at some of the older videos. If not, then I hope to see you next week. Thank you so much, and I'll see you then. Bye. All right, you fantastic people. For the month of February, the giveaway is going to be a Saint Garcia Saturn alternate art. This card's got about a $30 value. I thought this would be a good one to do for February, just because, you know, it's the artist that did Jujutsu Kaisen. It's just a really cool card. I thought that maybe more people would want this more than the Crocodile alternate art leader. As you can see, very nicely centered there. This looks like a very good copy. I would argue this would probably go PSA 10 most likely, but just a guess. So this will be the giveaway. If you're domestic in the United States, this will get shipped to you. If you're international, it's going to be the $25 credit that you'll get, that I'll get sent to you in one of the ways that's covered in the notes in the video. Good luck. Don't forget to like and comment and be a subscriber. Every like and comment you do once per video for the month of February will get you an additional entry into the giveaway, as long as we're doing that. So I'll be doing it for February too. I think we'll keep rocking with it, and we'll see how things go. Good luck, and I can't wait to see who will pick this up.